All right, y'all. Y'all read the title. How to lift heavier weights. How to get stronger in the gym. You got your bench press, your squat, your deadlift. But this also goes for every lift. Now, a lot of people know that the size of your muscle and your actual strength, physical strength, mental strength, toughness, all right, those are very important for lifting weight. How serious you are, all that, right? But nobody ever talks about, well, barely ever talks about your technique, your tenacity, your toughness, the dog in you. It ain't all about how big you are. It ain't all about how big your muscles are that's going to lift that heavy weight. Because we all have seen big guys who barely can lift weight compared to their size. And we all have seen the opposite. We all have seen these Mighty Mouse guys. We all have seen these smaller guys. 135 pounds, deadlifting 500-600 pounds or more. Bench pressing X amount, double or more than their body weight. Technique, all right? Practice, all right? Practice makes perfect. You'll never be perfect. That's why we always grinding and striving to get better. That's why I have my squat every day series. That's why I have my bringing my bench press back series. That's why I have my deadlift series. When I brought that back, I forgot the title of that, right? Y'all can type in Repetime Fitness deadlift and y'all can see my whole journey where I pretty much doubled my deadlift. How? Technique. Practicing your form. Sharpening your sword. Pencil sharpener. You know, all jokes aside, but I'm dead serious, all right? Being on point, right? Not chatty patty in the gym, not hanging out, working out, setting goals, all right? Seeing where you're at, setting long-term goals and short-term goals, all right? Rep ranges, all right? Knowing what's the difference between training for strength and training for hypertrophy, and getting somewhere in the middle if you want a little bit of both, right? That's how I built my physique. That's how I built my strength in the gym. Why am I saying all this? Because I'm cutting right now, right? And for some reason, when I get cut, when I'm cutting, when I'm on that diet, on that journey, especially when I get closer and closer and closer to that fat percentage that I want, see what I'm saying? Ripped. And I'm not even done yet. I want to be shredded to the bone. It's just something about that when I do that that gets me die-hard focused and serious in the gym. And I'm showing off on people. Daily. All right? And then I got goals for when I start eating again. I want to keep that. And so when I start eating again, that mass moves mass. It's just like, I'm not even going to get that big, right? I'm only going to gain probably 10, 15 pounds at most. Because I don't want to get out of striking range. I don't want to go too far from being ripped. So next time I want to get ripped again, I don't want to have to lose 30, 40, 50, 60, 80 pounds. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people do that. Myself in the past made the mistake of doing that without even knowing how to diet. Don't even have an exit route. I know how to diet now, but when I first dirty bulked, I got up to almost 275 body weight. And most of it was fat. I didn't even know how to lift. I was making big mistakes that most beginners are making, that I'm trying to tell you how not to make those mistakes. Everybody be, well, you got to make the mistakes to know. No, you don't. Smart man learns from his own mistakes. Right, cool, I understand that. What do a wise man learn from? Not only his own mistakes, but the mistakes of others. I did it so you ain't got to. Right? So, I'm embarking. I'm saying all this because I'm embarking on a whole new Repetime Fitness, man. I ain't playing this year. This year is mine. I am the Natty King. And I'm saying it, I mean it. Usually I say that I'm joking. But all y'all fake Natty Kings out there, they're getting exposed. I'm one of the last ones left. And I ain't even saying names in this video. But I'm one of the last. Go through my last few videos. You'll see. I'm one of the last ones left that's actually making progress. That's actually got that die-hard focus. That what you need. You gotta have that dog in you to do this. Can't be playing dog, Kane. Get out there. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, comment, like, subscribe, share, holler back at your boy. If you ain't got that attitude, then, hey, man, you might as well just show gratitude, longitude, latitude. That's how Lil Wayne should have rapped on Carter 6. But yeah, man, comment, like, subscribe, share, watch the playlist and watch the video. Peace. Stop playing, man. You want this, right? Summer right here for the weight loss people. What are you waiting for? Do it.